Okay, let's get right to it. I'm actually going to show you something you can do in between the verse and the chorus. Let's say that I'm in the key of F, and basically I am at the end of the verse, and let's say it's going from F to C. The chord progression goes from F to C back to F. Typically it'll walk down to a 6 minor, which would be D minor. What you'll do is you'll play 4 over 5. So in F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, that's the F scale. 4 is the B flat chord, B flat. That's B flat, D, and F. And then 5 is C, and I play that in an octave form. So F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, on the F scale is C. Those are my 3 major chord changes. If you remember from volume 1, when I taught you about how to play in a key, you play chords 1, 4, and 5 are the 3 major chords played in a specific key. So in F, that's 4 is B flat chord, and I just use an octave on my left hand of C, which is 5. Okay, we do that slow. So that's just for like a few beats in between a verse and a chorus, as long as whatever you're going back into stays in the same chord, which is your root chord of F. That's the key you're in. If it goes right back into F again, then you're going to do this little progression here. 4, which is B flat, over C, which is 5. If I want, instead of just doing chord, F chord, B flat chord, over C, back to F, I can do a little bit of a walk. And I'm going to have about 3 beats that I can go 1, 2, 3, and walk from A to B flat to C. I'm actually headed to this C right here with my left hand. So I'm going to walk A, start at A, which is 3, 1, 2, 3, and walk from A up to C, back to F, again. I can do it fast. Okay, alright, now let's try this in a different key. Let's go to C. Okay, we're in the key of C now. And we're going to we remember that the 3 major chord changes for C are C, F, and G. That's 1, 4, and 5 of the C scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, which is F. So F chord would be my one of my chord changes. 5 is G. That would be another one of my chord changes. And then C, which is my root. So now I'm in the key of C. Let's try that same thing again. Remember, you play 4 over 5. Now remember, this is higher, this is lower, so this is over this, because the higher notes are on top of the lower notes. So right hand over left hand. Right hand over left hand. 4, which is B in C, key of C would be F chord, over G octave. F chord over G octave, F chord over G octave. So if I was walking, I would walk 3, 4, 5. So I would do it this way. Now don't let it confuse you. I used a different inversion of F here. Here's F chord, this is F chord, this is F chord, this is F chord. Those are inversions, and you remember learning that in volume 1. Okay, so here we go. C chord, I'm at the end of the verse, at the end of the chorus, and I'm going to go back into a verse. A minor, G, C, here it I'm ending at C and I'm coming back to C at the beginning as the beginning chord for my next verse, then I'm good to go. Okay? Alright, let's try that in one more key. For those of you who like flats, let's do E flat. Okay? So here's E flat. And I'll show you one extra little thing you can do on this that you can apply on the other keys that we've done. So here's the E flat. We know that in E flat, 1, 4, and 5 is E flat, A flat, B flat. Are my chords for the key of E flat. E flat, A flat, which is 4, B flat, which is 5, and E flat. So my 4 is going to be my A flat, and my 5 is my B flat. That's what I'm going to play. A flat over B flat. Alright, so we end our song. Let me do a little bit of a fast one. There, I did it. Otherwise, you're going. Trying to wait to get into the next part of wherever you're singing. So, again, if I do that in a little bit of a faster song, C minor, B flat. Alright, now this time I walked G, which is 3 of my E flat scale. 3, 4, 4 sharp, 5. So I just put in a little extra instead of going 3, 4, 5, 5, 1, or G, A flat, B flat, B flat, E flat. Instead of doing that, I threw in an extra note and went. Okay, slowly, that's G, A flat, A, B flat, and that's when I'll hit my A flat chord up here, back to E flat. So again, that's when I'm ending in 1 and starting in 1, so there's E flat back to E flat. That threw in a little bit different extra thing you can do in there. Okay. Okay, so now let's look at this in a song. I'm going to do let's just say the song "How Great Thou Art." All right, let's do it in a different key, so you're getting a lot of variety here. We can do it in D or we can do it in G. Let's try it in G. Okay. So we just are coming from the chorus to the verse. And I'll put the chords up on here so you know what chord changes I'm doing. Okay, so I went from the chorus to the verse, and the way that worked, again, reminding you, it's 1, 4, and 5 of the scale, or the 3 major chords. So I'm doing C, which is the 4, over the 5 in on an octave, which is D, back to G. So G, I walk 3, 4, 5. Remember, I'm getting that from the scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. So B, C, D. C chord on my right hand, over D octave on my left hand. So let me just kind of sing along and you can see what I'm talking about. I'm at the end of the chorus. How great thou art, how great thou art. Here it comes. Oh Lord, my God. All right, again. How great thou art.